Hi guys, welcome to Hoops Junction, and you need to be excited. Everybody get excited. The NBA came out with a new memo, and this memo is for all the people who say the season is too long, for all the players who want to rest, like LeBron James wants to rest multiple games. The NBA has something for you. They worked along with the collective bargaining agreement between the Players Association and the NBA, and they came out with a memo that needs to be finalized, but they have made some great changes, and it's famously been called the Lebron rule by Colin Cowherd because LeBron was resting and the NBA saw a lot of problems with that, and LeBron said it's only a problem when I do it, but when the Spurs have been doing it for years, it's not a problem. So the NBA said, well, LeBron, you want to bring up this whole resting thing? Now we're going to give you a reason not to rest. Now they're going to go through all the changes, and I'm going to tell you what this means for you. Improvements include, and this is an article written by Brian Windhorst. You can check the link in the description. They're going to eliminate stretches of 4 games in 5 days, which is really, really good, especially for guys that, they feel like, they can't get enough practice time. The Cavs complain about practice time a lot, so that's really good. A reduction of 5 games in 7 nights to just 40 instances across the NBA. They had it 90 times on the schedule last year, so they cut it down to 40 times. Which is really good. 5 games on 7 nights, that's really tough. You're on the road or you're at home, you're jittery and stuff like that, so that's really good. They reduced the number of back-to-backs to just 14.9 per team. It was almost 17, it was 16.3. 40 back-to-backs have been eliminated from last season. They reduced the number of single-game road trips by 17%. So that would be like, sometimes we get those weird games where the Warriors fly to New York and then they just fly back to Golden State, or you get a weird game where it's like Miami, they go to LA but then they fly back to Miami, so they reduced that by 17%, which is good. They reduced the amount of single game road trips over 2,000 miles by 67%. There's only 11 on the schedule with this new memo. And another thing, finally what they did is they boosted the weekend games from 549 to 568, which basically goes with the whole NBA Saturdays thing. Players were complaining about the scheduling. They've been complaining about the long season for a long time. They've been fussing about stuff. LeBron has been fussing about it. Now everybody can win. Everybody can win, because here's the thing. With this new scheduling, basically these players don't have any excuse to rest, period. And this is my whole thing about resting players and all that stuff. I believe you can rest players if it's already decided, end of the year, etc., etc. Mid-season, nobody should be resting. At the end of the day, unless it's a true injury or a nagging injury, nobody should be resting at all. So what this schedule allows players to do is to rest and recover. And also what it allows for the fans to see is they get to see their favorite stars play almost every single game without an excuse to say, well, we played 5 games in 7 nights, I'm tired. They reduced the number of back-to-back, so it's not like, okay, when the Warriors go to Texas, they play San Antonio, Houston, and Dallas. It's not like they're playing them all back-to-back-to-back. So that's really good, because that takes a load off fans, especially families that go to these games. Some people save up the whole year to go to one game, and then their favorite star isn't playing. Doesn't make any sense. I've always been a big proponent of at least play a quarter, a half, or a first quarter, third quarter, and sit the rest of the game. At least let the fans see that you're there, besides in street clothes. And that's even a show within itself, because people go out to see the players play, even for a quarter or 2 quarters. But when guys are missing whole games, that's not really the move, especially when basically they're just doing it to maintain for the playoffs. So this is great changes. Fans need to be excited. You're gonna be able to pinpoint, okay, this team might rest a guy here, but basically NBA is saying, look, you guys went over the schedule with us. We decided on this together. You can't make any more excuses about a long, grueling season or back-to-backs. We've reduced everything. So, LeBron, you can't really come out in the media and say, well, hey, man, I've been playing all these back-to-back-to-backs. That's out. Plus, it's great for the TV, because now we're going to get to see, the stars play a lot more. You know, we're not gonna go through the mid-season and big games where it's supposed to be like, you know, huge matchups, everybody sitting and stuff like that. So that's gonna be really good for fans. You need to be excited. I'm excited because there's been a lot of games where people don't even watch because, you know, right out the gate, oh, this guy's resting. It's like, come on, man. Come on. People been thinking about this game all week, and then you're resting. So, new LeBron rule, quote unquote, by Colin Cowherd. Give it up for LeBron. He complained. Got to change. That's what we like to see here. This is Vladimir Hoops Junction. Hoops meets Hoopla. Peace.